asking questions, getting answers. Cleveland 19 News starts now.
Good evening, I'm Sia Nyorkor in for Lydia Aspara. We're tracking a midweek mess in the forecast that will remind you of last Thursday's snowstorm. Let's get right over to Beth McLeod with your first alert. New information tonight about a 4-year-old girl shot by her 8-year-old brother. It was breaking news yesterday. Victor Williams is getting answers in Ashland County. Thank you, Victor. Tragedy on I-90 last night in Lake County. State troopers say a 31-year-old man was killed crossing Interstate 90 in Concord Township. We're told Randy Bial was walking across the eastbound lanes near Route 86 when a car hit him. He died at the scene. The driver of the car, a 23-year-old Jefferson man, was not hurt. Troopers say alcohol does not appear to be a factor. West Virginia is among the states where the power is out from last week's storm, but schools will be closed again Monday for a different reason, the continuing teacher strike. Tony Ducapel is following the story. And in consumer news tonight, about 20% of hospitals in the U.S. have now teamed up with banks to offer health care loans. But is signing off for a loan from a hospital bed really a good idea? You've probably heard the best way to find a new job is while you still have your old one. Now, some new research just found it is really hard for stay-at-home parents to re-enter into the workforce. And here are some spring break budget busters to avoid. Food eats up 25% of your budget, so choose a hotel with a free breakfast bar or get a room with a fridge or a kitchen so you can make some of your own meals. Bring packed snacks and water to attractions if that's allowed. When it comes to alcohol, have a glass of wine at your rental or look for happy hours nearby. Finally, entertainment also adds up, so look for deals on sites like Groupon or Social Living. Speaking of spring break,
you're going to want to take spring break after I show you this. I know, right? It is not spring yet. We're working on that.
The president was tweeting again this weekend about his willingness to wage a trade war. He called U.S. trade deals and policies, quote, very stupid and said, quote, no more. Weijia Zhang is at the White House getting answers. Now, fighting fires and modern-day fire technology was forever changed after that tragedy some 110 years ago. The blaze started in the basement of Lakeview School on March 4th, 1908, and killed 172 students, 2 teachers, and a medic. Paul Orlowski looks back on the tragedy. We were not the only ones having problems with wind and down power lines. In Radnor Township outside of Philadelphia, sparking wires caused a fire. Wind gusts of up to 54 miles per hour were recorded in that area last night. St. Patrick's Day is just around the corner, and that means thousands will once again flock downtown for the spectacle of the St. Patrick's Day Parade. For the first time, one local man with autism plans to march to raise awareness about children and adults who are on the spectrum. Cleveland 19's Denise Zarella has his story. Thank you, Denise. To march with John Keeney in the upcoming St. Patrick's Day Parade, go to our website, cleveland19.com, for more information. Believe it or not, the sale of alcohol on Sunday is now legal in my home state of Indiana. It's the first time for this since Prohibition. The momentous occasion comes after Governor Eric Holcomb signed a bill Wednesday that legalized carry-out alcohol sales on the day of rest. The law went into effect immediately. Grocery, liquor, and convenience stores will now be able to sell alcohol from noon to 8 p.m. Legislators say the shorter hours are a nod to liquor stores, which only have to add a single 8-hour shift. A neighborhood mural vandalized on Cleveland's east side will be restored. Cleveland 19's Damon Maloney is getting answers from the artist who's returning to do the work. Thank you, Damon. There are several Oscar watch parties taking place around Cleveland tonight, but a special event is happening at Shaker Square at the Edwins Leadership and Restaurant Institute. They are watching the show to see if their short documentary called Knife Skills actually wins an Academy Award. The film by Thomas Lennon follows the Edwins team of formerly incarcerated men and women during their culinary training and leading up to the restaurant launch in 2013. And before the winners go home with an Oscar, the nominees are treated to a swag bag with some pretty incredible and expensive stuff. Danielle Nottingham joins us with a look at what's inside. All right, Beth, give us some good news for Monday.
So Monday's great. Thank you for leading in with that. Monday's going to be nice. Sunny, cold still, though. That chilly sunshine, kind of what we saw today. A little warmer inland. In the meantime, the clouds will thicken up with the next front approaching by Tuesday morning. Tuesday morning, you're going to wake up. You're going to go, oh, no, not again. And then you can curse Jason and Jeff's name because they'll be getting you updated and getting you ready for that. Wednesday, Thursday, absolutely. Don't blame me because on my watch, it was sunny all weekend long, so I'm good.
Thanks for watching Cleveland 19 News at 9 for the latest headlines.
Straight ahead.
I know, right there. Anytime, download the 19 app. Have a great night.
Or that one. Or that one.